Being a girl isn't easy. At some point, someone might tell you no. They might tell you to be quiet. They might even tell you your dreams are impossible. Don't listen to them. These 13 American women didn't take no for an answer. They persisted.
Harriet Tubman was born a slave, but her story doesn't end there. She persisted, escaping from slavery and leading her family, friends, and strangers to
freedom!
From an early age, Virginia Apgar was determined to be a doctor. She persisted in creating the Apgar score to test a newborn's baby health, which hospitals all over the world still use today.
When Ruby Bridges was in kindergarten, many schools across America, particularly in the South, still refused African American students their equal right to an education. Ruby wouldn't be treated like a second-class student, and she persisted, walking for weeks past angry, hateful protesters to integrate an all-white elementary school in New Orleans.
Helen Keller was born deaf and blind as a baby. Few people thought she'd be able to learn how to write, read, or speak, but she persisted. Helen not only became the first person with deaf and blindness to graduate from college, but she used her story to help fight for other people with disabilities in the United States.
After her family fled Ukraine for a new home in New York City, Clara Lemlick got a job working at a factory with terrible conditions. She persisted and helped secure better conditions for thousands of workers.
Nellie Bly was determined to become a reporter, even though some men said it wasn't something women could do. At times putting her safety at risk, she persisted throughout her career in exposing how badly people were being treated.
Maria Tallchief was teased in school for her Native American heritage and later told to change her name to something that sounded more Russian. She persisted, ignoring the taunting and bad advice to become the first great American prima ballerina.
Okay. As the first woman to serve as both a U.S. representative and a U.S. senator, Margaret Chase Smith could have let that fact alone be her legacy. Instead, she persisted as championing women's rights and more opportunities for women in the military, standing up for free speech and supporting space exploration. The head of NASA once noted that she wouldn't have put a man on the moon without Margaret. The right way is not always the popular and easy way. Standing for the right when it is unpopular is a true test of moral character.
As a 15-year-old African-American girl, Claudette Colvin was expected to give up her seat on a bus to a white woman. In her refusal to get up, she persisted in taking a stand for what's right, inspiring others, including Rosa Parks, to stay seated for equal rights and justice.
Sally Ride always believed women could succeed in any math or science career. She persisted and became the first American woman in space, and then created programs to help generations of young women achieve their dreams.
When, as a kid, Florence Griffith Joyner visited her father in the Mojave Desert, he would urge her to run faster and faster, to run as fast as a jackrabbit. Even when she had to leave college to help support her family, she persisted in her training on the track, then went back to school and got faster and faster. Her unbroken world records in the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints set at the 1988 Summer Olympics means she is still the fastest woman ever. When anyone tells me I can't do anything, I'm just not listening anymore.
Oprah Winfrey's grandmother expected Oprah to become a maid. Oprah knew that her dreams would take her somewhere else. She persisted and became a media superstar, hosting the highest rated talk show of all time.
Watching fictional judges on television inspired Sonya Sotomayor to want to be a real-life judge. She persisted, eventually becoming a Supreme Court justice and the first ever Latina to sit on America's highest court.
So if anyone ever tells you no, if anyone ever says your voice isn't important or your dreams are too big, remember these women. They persisted, and so should you.